Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Denison, your billionaire farmer. So in this video today, I just want to show you one of the cassava that we did in September. So when we planted this cassava, it was after we have harvested groundnut. So you can see here, we still have some groundnut stains here. So it was after we harvested groundnut in September that we planted the cassava. So you can see the cassava now. So you can see that the cassava, the tubers have even started forming already. So can you see this crack here? This crack is showing here indicate that the cassava have started forming already. So this is how fast cassava can grow. And this is how fast cassava can give you money. I always advise people that are coming into agriculture newly, especially those that want to go into crop cultivation. I always tell them, try cassava cultivation because it's one business that you can help to test your knowledge of farming. And then when you now understand cassava very well, you can add other crops. So you can see the cassava. Many of them by next year, maybe latest April, August, we can harvest them. You can see, almost all the cassava have started forming their big tubers. So this tubers formation period, the tubers are just forming. So all this farm you're seeing here was done in September alone. So you can see. So now, one of the disadvantages of farming cassava during that time is that not all the tubers will grow. So bring the camera close, let them see that. You can see that this one, the tuber did not grow, it died off. Can you see it now? The stem died because the cassava was late cassava season. But because we didn't want this land to just be vacant, we did cassava. Early cassava planting season starts in April, March, April. So during that time, if you plant your cassava, the possibility of the stems not germinating or budding is very, very slim. But if you do it around that September period, the possibility of the stems not budding is very high. So you can see this one too. So within here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 hips that doesn't have stem. So you can check around the cassava farm. You find out that you have more than maybe 3 to 6,000 hips that did not have cassava. So maybe out of 10,000 or 20,000 hips, you have like 3,000 hips that does not have cassava. It's a kind of a small loss for you as a business farmer, not just a farmer, but as a business farmer. You have calculated, you have lost something already. So it's always advisable that you do your cassava early planting season. So for some people that want to go into cassava this year, by now you have gotten your land and you're waiting that, okay, once rains will resume around September, you're going to do your cassava planting. So you have to always prepare ahead of time. So you can see most of the hips here does not have cassava. It was because the time they were planted, it was late already. The time they were planted, it was late already. So you can see, even though it was late, almost all the cassava, you can see the formation here. The cassava have started. Bring the camera very close so that they can see. You see all this crack is indicating that the cassava has started forming the tubers already. That is the meaning of this crack. Can you see it here? So this is what you need to do if you want to go into cassava cultivation. Do your preparation now, so that early rainy season you are going to do your planting. You don't have to wait till September that we did this one. You can plant as early as March, February, April, depending on when rains come. So planting of cassava should be determined by how rains come. We have different rain season in different areas. So currently, we have some places like Ogun, Oyo, Lagos, where rain has started. Then we have other places, Benue, Nasarawa, Niger State, where you can also plant cassava. They have not even seen one single rain. So you watch how the rainy season is and you do your planting. But it's better for you to do your planting early. If rain should return, do it very early, because the earlier you do, the possibility of the cassava surviving is high. Then at the end of the day, you have bountiful harvest, just like the one you're watching here. This is just 1 point something tons of cassava, but you can see how good and how big the cassava is. This is not up to a 1 year cassava, it's less than 1 year, but you can see how maximum, and we did not even apply fertilizer to this cassava. So cassava is one product that you can try as a beginner farmer. And if you need assistance or more knowledge on how to do this, you can reach out to me on WhatsApp and I'll be able to guide you. If you have a question, you can drop it. Thank you and stay connected.